The latest on Sean Diddy Combs. Prosecutors are accusing Combs of trying to contact prospective witnesses and obstruct the case against him. Our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Kotursky, is here with more on that. Good morning.
Good morning. Today, we turn our attention to the latest developments in the legal troubles facing music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Prosecutors are intensifying their case against him, alleging that he has been trying to influence witnesses and obstruct justice while incarcerated.
Good morning to you, Aaron.
Good morning, Robin. Sean Combs going to be asking a judge this week to release him on bail, but prosecutors now say the argument for detention has only gotten stronger.
Combs is set to ask a judge this week for bail, but federal prosecutors claim the arguments for keeping him detained have only grown stronger. They allege that shortly after arriving at the federal jail in Brooklyn, Combs began using the telephone accounts of at least 8 other inmates to contact individuals who were not on his approved contact list. This is a significant violation of jail protocols.
This morning, federal prosecutors are accusing Sean Diddy Combs of escalating his attempts to influence the jury pool and subvert his criminal case. Almost immediately after arriving at the federal jail in Brooklyn, prosecutors say Combs started using telephone accounts of at least 8 other inmates to call people not on his approved contact list.
Prosecutors further allege that Combs directed family members and attorneys to arrange 3-way calls with people not allowed in his communications, an action that is strictly prohibited. In one particular incident, prosecutors highlighted an Instagram post made by Combs's children wishing him a happy birthday. They argue that this was not merely a personal message, but part of a broader effort to sway potential jurors and shape public perception regarding his case.
He instructs family members and his attorneys to add other individuals via 3-way call, which is not allowed. On some of those calls, prosecutors say Combs is explicit about his intention to use public statements.
From behind bars, Diddy expressed his gratitude to his family, stating, "Thank you for being strong, and thank you for being by my side and supporting me. I love you. I got the best family in the world." However, prosecutors allege that these statements and social media interactions were part of a calculated strategy to manipulate jury sentiment. They assert that Combs has been monitoring the engagement on these posts, which suggests a deliberate attempt to enhance his public image.
To sway potential jurors, including this Instagram post by Diddy's kids.
Happy birthday to Daddy.
Prosecutors say Combs enlisted family members to plan and execute a social media.
Looking ahead to Friday, there will be a hearing before the 3rd judge to consider Diddy's bail request. The judge will take into account these alleged violations of prison rules. If it is determined that Combs is attempting to circumvent these regulations, it could seriously jeopardize his chances of being released on bail.
We heard his voice from behind bars.
Thank y'all for being strong and thank y'all for being by my side and supporting me. I love y'all. I got the best family in the world.
Prosecutors say.
Looking ahead to Friday, there will be a hearing before the 3rd judge to consider Diddy's bail request. The judge will take into account these alleged violations of prison rules. If it is determined that Combs is attempting to circumvent these regulations, it could seriously jeopardize his chances of being released on bail.
Combs then monitored audience engagement from the video.
If the judge in fact feels as though Diddy is trying to circumvent the rules of the prison and he's doing things outside of what he's allowed to do, that's going to carry a lot of weight when we talk about being released on bail, because what they're trusting is that you will abide by the rules that allow you to be out.
Combs has been held in jail since his September.
Since his arrest in September on charges of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and prostitution, Combs has been held in custody. He has pleaded not guilty to all charges. As this situation develops, we will continue to provide updates on this evolving case. Thank you for joining me this morning. Stay tuned for more news as it unfolds.